Hey everyone, I'm Ryan White with Best Ever Pads. I'm here today. We're going to talk a little bit about saddle pads and trying to fit different horses. We get a lot of phone calls and people asking what's the best pad for my horse. So obviously every horse is a little different and requires a little different needs. So I'm going to bring a few horses by and a few different saddle pads, and we'll saddle up some horses and kind of let you know what works for us and the things that we're trying to do here at Best Ever Pads. This is a younger horse I have. He's mainly a heel horse. He's a 6-year-old. This is Buckles. As you can see, Buckles, nothing real special here. Pretty normal here on the withers. Move up there, Buckles, so we can have a look at you. You can see he's not real high withered, kind of flatter backed, almost kind of mutton withered, but not quite. Still kind of a developing horse. Just want to give you another option on what you can do with your saddle pads. Truly on this horse, I could use about anything. Probably not so much the BHSs or the build-up pads. He doesn't really require that. But here's another option, using a Navajo Blanket. This is kind of the old tried and true cowboy way. This is what our pads were originally designed for. Using a nice wool Casa Zia Navajo underneath. Still, you're putting wool against your horse's back. It's going to absorb the moisture, still breathe really well, wick that moisture away. Nice wool pad on top. It's the way I've seen cowboys, and I've used them for years this way. Jade Corkill, world champion. He's been using our pads for, gosh, almost 9 years now. He never does anything different. I've given him all the options on what he might want to use, and he says, give me a Navajo Blanket and 1 year good pads. I've never had a problem. My horses stay sound, back stay solid. Maybe switch out a Navajo, but the pads last forever this way. If you've got a Navajo that's soaking up all that sweat and grime, your pad's almost gonna last forever. So the good old cowboy that's gonna be out there riding the hills and spending a lot of time in the saddle wanting his pad to last, this is a good option. I like to start with my Navajo just a little further forward than my pad. Once again, everything centered, everything pushed up a little further forward to start than you need, so we're moving back. What tends to happen sometimes is, you get the slide with your pad and your Navajo, so that's why I like to start with my Navajo a little further forward, because it seems like once you start roping, things are going to want to push forward a little bit. As you can see, I've got this nice cush pad with a beautiful tool job. This was my birthday present, got my brand on the back. It was Randy Gruner does a beautiful job of tooling our pads. He's with cowpoke leather. You could go ahead and get a specially tooled pad made how you like it on any kind of pad you would like. Let's throw a saddle on Buckles, see how it looks with the Navajo Blanket. Here we are once again with my nice Scott Thomas Best Ever saddle. On Buckles here, got a 1-inch Casa Zia Navajo underneath, 100% wool on top and on the bottom. So everything should breathe really well. Like I said, about any kind of fit's going to work on this horse. Really doesn't require anything special. You can see once again, I'm not really cinched up real tight, but everything is pretty solid. We're not rolling too bad. This is a pretty nice fit. Personally, this pad might be a hair long for Buckles. He's kind of a shorter back horse. This is a 32-inch, but just wanted to show you what we could do here with the Navajo and pad fit. This is the way world champion Jade Corkill saddles his horse every day when he goes and takes everyone's money.